Yo, welcome back. What it do though? Alright, so let's talk about it. It's been on everybody's mind for the past week, and it was officially signed into effect probably about 3 hours ago by President 4-5. The $2.2 trillion stimulus package. That's right. Money, 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 money. You dig? So, where's that money going though? Yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. You see, I got issues, y'all, with the way that this thing is broken down. Because I see a lot of things that are reminiscent of 2008 as far as the crisis and the bailout. And I see a lot of political bickering. I see a lot of political name calling. And I don't really see the people being helped out as much as they really need to. So, as always, let's jump in from the beginning. Let's talk about the actual breakdown of this stimulus package. And first and foremost, we'll talk about, you already know, direct payments to the people. Power to the people. So, for individuals who are making up to $75,000, you will receive $1,200. Yeah, I know. It's like, that don't really sound like too much. Yeah, I know. What's even worse? For every $100 you make more, you know what I'm saying? You lose $5, all the way up to 99,000, and that is the cap for singles. Now, if you are a fam or a couple or two folks who decided to throw their bread together for this desperate survival time, well, then you, if you make up to $150,000, will be receiving a grand total of $2,400. Yeet, yeet. Um, yeah, I know. And there's also a cap on that at 198,000. You get $500 for every little nugget you got, and that is it. That is the one-time payment out of the $2.2 trillion. About $250 billion was dedicated strictly to just the one-time payments. About another 250 billion was dedicated to unemployment benefits, and there's actually some good things that they did with this. I'm not even really tripping. I like the fact that they raised the weeks from 26 to 39, and they raised the cap an extra $600. That's dope. But the best thing to me about what they did with this was the fact that they included gig employees, furloughed workers, and freelance workers. So if you work for like Uber or Uber Eats, Lyft, any of those gig type things, you can qualify, and I think that's really dope. But also, if you need to qualify, or if you want to know how you qualify, it's basically 2018, 2019 tax returns. They will be checking to see if you paid those and if you filed those, and that's how you get the direct payments. If you did not file them, fret not, my dear. You can, on page 149 of the 880 motherfucking pages of this crazy bill, you can find Social Security Administration paperwork that you can fill out, and you can send it to them, and they can check your records, see that your Social Security matches up to you working, and you be good. So, uh, now let's talk about the roughly, I believe, like 350 mil that was set aside, or my bad, bill, 350 bill that were set aside for small businesses. I think it was great that these so-called loans turned into grants if used for, I believe it was rent, for payroll, and for utilities. I believe that is really good. That means you ain't got to pay back. It really just helping y'all out. And it's, I believe, a good way to really help some of these small businesses stay afloat long enough until, who knows when, but until we can hopefully start getting more and more people back to work, more and more people stimulating the economy. So I don't truthfully have any real issue with the small businesses one. The one that I do have an issue with is the $500 billion damn near basic slush fund. Yes, this is the one that I was saying is reminiscent of the 2008, bailout in the way that it says that there's going to be an inspector general. They say there's going to be an oversight committee. They say there's going to be transparency. We're going to be able to know exactly where this money's going, and the cronies won't be able to just give it to their friends. They won't be able to just bail each other out. And you know that everything I just said was some bullshit, man. Come on. Y'all know they gonna do everything that they did. There's no strings attached. They're gonna take the money and they're gonna fuck themselves. My bad, they gonna fuck themselves. They can go fuck themselves, hell. But they're gonna fuck us over, man. And they're gonna do it and do it and do it and do it. You see what y'all getting and you see what they're getting. So they're bailing out corporations that are supposed to be strong enough to stand on their own. Why do we need to consistently bail these corporations and these big type businesses out? I don't understand it. Man, it is some bullshit, and I'm really, really not happy with it. But the biggest chunk of the $2.2 trillion is apparently going to corporations. There is 100 billion, actually a little bit more than 100 billion, that is going straight to hospitals to help with the crisis, with the overloading of everything. Like this is bad. We are in dire straits right now. So there's 100 billion that goes there, and then there's like another 150 billion that's going to local and state governments to help with the crisis as well, which will be donated strictly, probably straight to, um, hospitals. The building of more hospitals, probably turning venues into triage centers. We need to get an actual straight, like just one straight spot for COVID-19 patients strictly. And that way we can continue to work through that instead of putting all types of patients together who can continuously be exposed. It's just not good for that. And then also the fact that we have overworked staff right now. I don't know if you guys truly understand how much our healthcare professionals, our healthcare workers, the staff, the janitors, everybody is working right now. Like, we have got to find a way to thank them after this. Like, shouts out, y'all. I am beyond, like, just humbled by everything y'all have done. And it is such an awe inspiring thing to see. Thank you. You guys have risen beyond what you have, made an oath to do. And from me, I just want to say thank you. So, with that being said, it is so messed up that like there's people that are out here having to use the same mask for like 8 to 9 days because there's shortages. Like they're having to. There's no ventilators. Like we have to have companies now create ventilators that were creating, all kinds of other things. Like we're at that point now. It's just crazy to think that we that were just bickering, at the beginning of this year about nonsense. I mean, so much has happened in 2020, but just to think that we didn't see this, we did not. But maybe we should have. So 25 million is going to the house so that they can pay their salaries and shit and whatever. I don't care. 25 million is going to the JFK Performing Arts Center, and I know y'all mad, y'all right wing folk pissed about that, man. Who cares? It's 25 million out of 2.2 billion. The thing that y'all should be mad about is the $500 billion slush fund the corporations get to just hack at, just do whatever they want with. I know that it seems like I'm just being hyperbolic with it, but no, I'm being honest with y'all. Y'all know that's what's gonna happen because that's what continuously happens when it comes to corporate bailouts, and it's some bullshit. But whatever. So like I said, I want to also address my issues that I had with how the bill is put together. Y'all, I am tired of the leadership in the House, and I am tired of the leadership in the Senate. McConnell and Pelosi have got to go. This is so old. Y'all are still out here political pissing contest bullshit trying to see who can be the worst person that's elected. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the squabbles. I'm tired of the arguments. I'm tired of the pettiness. I'm tired of the roll call trying to get people, you know what I'm saying, to not be able to come and make it seem like they don't care because they're trying to actually take care of other things. And it's like, all right, well, we're just going to have an immediate call right here. Or the Democrats aren't doing this. Or Republicans are doing this. Or like, y'all, I don't give a fuck what your political allegiance is at this moment. Like, we are like human. Like this disease, this virus, it affects humans, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it don't affect like brothers, you know what I'm saying? It don't affect white folk, you know what I'm saying? It affects everybody. Like it don't give a damn. Like the government might discriminate, but the virus don't. So I'm trying to get y'all to understand like this is that serious. Like we can't afford to continuously fight about things that were so trivial 2 weeks ago. Because in 2 weeks we have no idea where the hell we gonna be. Whew. I know. Um, but yeah, for the most part, man, I just really, really just want to stress upon the fact that I'm pissed that it's just a one-time direct payment. I know that there's been talks that maybe in future bills we will revisit this, more direct payments, but until then, it's some bullshit. This is some bullshit. But whatever, man.